So hopefully Julie will seek some medical attention pretty soon. She's gonna have some lunch first, that's fine. Let's make sure she's not our doctor. No, Pablo is our doctor. So he'll take care of her, and what else do we need to do here? Then we're just gonna wait for some of this digging to get carried out. We should probably actually put a turret up though. We're starting to get a fair number of attacks. I think I'm gonna do that. We will put a turret. Where the hell is my turrets? We'll put it a little bit out from our bunker, just to make it our enemy's first priority to kill this thing. Put it right about there. Looks good. We'll surround it in sandbags for a little added defense. We'll build a couple more of these when the time is right. Just run a power conduit up to there. It should be close enough. I think we're actually going to put a power switch in here as well, which will allow us to put it there because of the cable. Yeah. So that'll allow us to turn off the turret, save a little bit of power when we don't need it. Because in Alpha 9, say I tell my guys to turn this, I say I want to turn this lamp off, I would have to wait for somebody to actually go over there and turn it off manually. But with these power switches, I can turn them off the old-fashioned way, without having to wait for somebody to come and do it, which is nice. I'm sure you'll agree. We're slowly getting things cleaned out of here. It's trying to look a little bit like home. I think we should designate all this stuff for hauling. Get that cleared out. And we'll accelerate a bit of time. Nothing much is happening. Our freezer's still working. It's not as cold as I'd like, but it is very hot out today. It's getting pretty warm inside, too. So we're going to want to start setting up our ventilation system. We have a lot of metal to spare, so we might set that up pretty soon. Let's get these couple of rooms mined out, and then we'll see about doing that. So Julie's claimed our first bedroom. That seems fair. She's been the one digging it all out. So we'll let her have it. My music seems kind of loud. Have I forgotten to turn it down again? Maybe. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Bing. Sorry. Hopefully it's not too bingy for you. What is this? A group from Doctor's community are visiting. They're the guys who have kind of like us, right? Well, not really. They kind of dislike us, but they're not hostile. And that counts for a lot. What are people doing? Julie is doing our mining. Engie will be doing our building when we queue some up. And Pablo's just kind of doing our growing and any odd jobs that need taken care of. I'm okay with that. Let's take a look at how people are feeling. Engie, you want to get your own room. I can appreciate that. Pablo. Stand still, Pablo. Pablo. God damn it. He's too fast. Yeah, he's not having fun going over to our dumping stockpile with all the dead people. And whoop. At least Julie's feeling pretty good. But she does have that permanent boost to her mood from being sanguine. Pablo just never stops, or rather Engie just never stops researching. Wow. Do you have like a trait that means you don't need to sleep? No, you just don't feel like sleeping. Okay, well, that's fine. You're doing something useful. Trade ship, exotic goods. Who is our warden? Julie. Julie, go see what they have. Do you guys have anything we might want? Well, you can take that. Our iguana skin tribal wear, because I don't fucking want it. I'd like an AI personality core, but we'll get one of those soon enough. Doomsday rocket launcher, cowboy hat. They don't really have anything that I want. I will just sell them our tribal wear, and I would like the prosthetics, but they're kind of expensive. Might be good to start stockpiling them, though. I'm bound to need them at some point. So yeah, we'll buy this prosthetic arm. Hopefully it doesn't decay. Yeah, it does. Shit. We're gonna want to get that moved inside right away. So I'm gonna set up a temporary little stockpile. Just for stuff that we really don't want to have, no, we really don't want to have decay. For now, we'll just put the prosthetic arm in there. Let's make it important, so they take it out of the other stockpile. People aren't keeping the nutrient paste machine filled up, but that's okay. We do have some mules, so I'm not too worried about that. What are we researching again? Pneumatic picks. That's right. We're about to have bedroom number 2. Let's queue up a structure. Wooden door. There we go. And we'll throw down some furniture in here too. So we have a light. Wooden bed. We might want to upgrade to the fancy beds at some point. Help with our guys' moods a little. But I don't feel it's important right now. Maybe that doesn't decay outside. It doesn't say. Its health isn't going down, so maybe it doesn't. But I'll feel better having it inside. Okay, let's turn off our turret. We don't need it right now. Save us a little bit of power. We are going to want to start heading out towards this geothermal thingy. We'll set this other bed to medical. Whoever that was will go and claim this other room. I'm fine with that. We'll just have a little hospital in our communal area for right now. We're going to want to get all this extra compacted steel out of the wall. Maybe build some wooden walls just to replace them. But things are going pretty good. We're okay for food. We didn't get nearly as much meat as I thought we would. Did some of the beavers leave, or did we just stop hunting them? What is this? A wild boar. Well, it's all rotted. We don't want to butcher that. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of those beavers. I guess we got them all. Huh. Well, let's just keep accelerating time. So Pebble claimed that room. Henji is the last to get her own room. Oh, maybe that'll count as not sharing the bedroom now, because nobody else is sleeping in there. She never sleeps. I'm gonna try and catch her when she's sleeping. Just to prove to myself that she does indeed sleep. What is this? A slave trader. I doubt we can afford a slave, but let's take a look anyway. No, we can't afford a slave. Period. Okay. Well, at least we know. Hopefully somebody will put that food away. Yeah, we'll just keep fast forwarding some time. We're waiting on these rooms to be completed. Pablo is still hauling like a trooper. He's the man, clearly. Be nice if you got some of this cleaning done as well. It's starting to be kind of messy in here. Let's take a look at our beauty display. Yeah, so although they have their own rooms, they're really ugly. So we're going to want to get it all cleaned up and made nice as soon as possible, really. We'll get some flower pots and such in there. Make things look pretty. How much are those royal beds to make? Just out of curiosity. 60 steel? What if we made it out of wood? 60 wood compared to 25. You know, I think we can actually afford that. Maybe we should do it. It's quite an investment just for beds, though. But they're awesome beds. Can we get like a look at their stats, or no? Okay. There are two tiles. Means they won't fit in my rooms nice, so. Am I really gonna let symmetry decide whether I build the better stuff or not? That'd be kind of dumb. Tell you what, the next bedroom, we'll see how we can fit one of those guys in. What is this? A Heatwave. Uh-oh. Our cooler is really going to be having a hard time maintaining the temperature there. So make sure we get this stuff. We'll build a wooden wall right there. Let's see if we can deconstruct that bed, and we'll see if we can get another cooler in there. Temperature, cooler. I don't know if it's going to let us. Apparently it's already occupied. I'm not entirely sure by what. It's really annoying. But we'll see what happens when that bed gets deconstructed. Yeah, our cooler is not managing to keep stuff frozen anymore. It's still refrigerated, so it's not going to be a serious concern for a little while. I think we'll be just fine. Oh, NG does sleep. Good to know. Oh, that bed has been deconstructed, so can we put it in there? No. Why not? We could put another one on the outside here. But I was kind of hoping to use the exhaust to help maintain temperature in the rest of our base. So I think what we'll do, we'll actually mine a little bit out here. It's going to look dumb, but hopefully it'll work out. We might actually need... Yeah, that's not going to work. Because we're going to need space for the exhaust. I don't understand why I'm not allowed to build it right there. Let's leave this stockpile real quick. I know we have low food. We don't really, it's just it's not in the stockpile, so the game's all freaking out. Do I have to dig it out? Am I dumb? I am dumb. I do, I have to dig it out, right? That is super dumb. You guys are probably shouting at me. And I deserve it, I do. Don't need those. We don't need those. We do need like body parts in there. That seems important. And we'll put our animal corpses in there as well. Now there is herbal medicine, which needs to be kept frozen too, so we'll do that. Let's make sure. Let's make sure this guy is set to critical. Maybe keep that stocked up a little bit. Yeah, thanks for that. And it's refrigerated. It will be frozen once we get our temperature situation sorted out. So let's dig out that guy there, and we'll put in a new refrigeration unit. I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. That is embarrassing. Very embarrassing, in fact. Let's start designating our little wall in here. We'll make it out of wood, that's fine. With a nice wooden door. And oh, we got our pneumatic picks, that'll be nice. And what else do we want to get? Stone cutting would be nice, we are pulling a lot of stone out of the walls. I would like to make stone walls. So we'll do that. We'll pick up stone cutting. Probably won't take too long. Put in our wooden wall. A little bit of power. And we'll start decorating this here room. Put a light in there. We'll try one of these royal beds. We'll just offset it a little bit there. That'll probably work out okay. We're going to want to get some decoration, but we'll let him get all tied up first. Oh, we need to fix our refrigerator. Like so. I really can't believe it that I spent so long figuring that out. I'm a dum-dum. Big dum-dum. So our cooler right now is 18 degrees. Yeah. It's problematic. Get this guy hooked up. Like so. And we will set this guy to... what's this one set to? -2. Okay, let's do that. -2. Now that's going to be warming this room up. So what we're going to do... we're actually going to mine out this block right here as well. And we're going to have another cooler. Which will keep this room at a reasonable temperature and have the added effect of warming up our corridors a little bit. I think that'll work out nice. Let's turn this guy into a medical bed. NG will get our awesome bed. You like the awesome bed? No, you don't like the heat, but we're gonna try and rectify that. We'll get oh my god, it's really hot in your room. Let's I want to deconstruct this one, and we'll mine out these guys as well. We're going to start putting coolers in all the rooms. Counteract this heat wave. We're going to need some more power generation. It's going to take NG a long time to get down there, so we might want to put in some more solar panels. Let's do that. Put in a couple more solar panels. See how that works out. It's like 41 degrees in there. It's really hot. Wait. Oh, I thought for a second there I had the cooler the wrong way around. That would have been silly. And our fridge is now mostly cold. Still having a little bit of a hard time there. But, you know, it's to be expected. There is a heat wave. Cluster of cargo pods with tortoise leather. We'll gather that up. It's not too far away. We do have a cleaner, right? Yeah. When Pablo has finished hauling, he will start cleaning. It's taken him a long time because there's a lot of hauling stuff to do. But that's fine. Okay. We have a space for another cooler. Set that up. Now these won't be set as cold as our refrigerator for obvious reasons, because they're not refrigerators. But we will use them to help regulate our temperature. And we'll probably put one on the exit just to make sure the corridor doesn't get too hot from all the exhausts. We're probably going to need to put some heaters in as well, but for right now coolers should suffice. It's pretty warm, even without the heat wave. Somebody will get around to doing that pretty soon. I'd kind of like Julie to focus on digging out this area, but she's nearly finished the room. So everything should be okay there. A couple more coolers. Yeah, Pablo has started cleaning. Good guy, Pablo. We're now going to want to work on some decoration around our bedroom area, but we have other priorities for right now. Our fridge is nice and cool. Our indoors is kind of warm. It's not too warm, just kind of warm. It's about 25 degrees throughout. The corridors will warm up briefly when we start getting these coolers in. Yeah, 21 degrees. Seems like a nice temperature. We'll just use the default on these guys. We are going to need some power cables. We'll just run them in the doorways. Uh-oh. Tribespeople. They will prepare a while and attack. And we have some visitors as well. Well, let's, hope nobody... Oh. Well, looks like we're not actually going to need to do anything here. These guys are gonna... Well, that guy's a coward. He got stabbed once and immediately ran away. So did that guy. Don't shoot your friend. Stop shooting your friend! Jesus, Frost. You are a terrible person. What is your shooting skill? Oh. That explains everything. Well, that was a fun attack. We didn't even have to turn on our gun. Thanks, guys. Where are you guys from? Come here. Friendship's Forest. Well, I consider you to be our friends now, so we'll send them a payment at some point. A thank you for their help in defense of our home. But not right now. These rooms are a little bit cooler, and our fucking corridor is 1,000,000 degrees. So we're going to deconstruct one of these walls and we'll put in a cooler. Pronto. Because that is really fucking hot. Oh? Oh, because we opened it. That works. Hopefully that one cooler will be enough. We're going to be pumping a lot of heat out of here. Thanks to all that coolers. I think it'll work out. There is a mod, incidentally, that lets you actually build like air vents and stuff. So you'd be able to pump the exhaust straight outside. But I think this will work out in the long run. We are going to be using a lot of power thanks to all these coolers. But I think it's worth it. I'm probably wrong. I usually am, but I think it's worth it. And that's all that really matters for me. Food is starting to get a little bit low. Doesn't grow as quickly as I'd like here. But it is growing. We have stone cutting, so that's good. I think we might start picking up hydroponics. Because that will allow us to prepare. Prepare for our massive food growing operation. Let's get that. Once Pablo has cleaned that room out, I'm going to see what the attractiveness of the area is. Really? You going to leave that last one? Pablo, why you got to do that to me? Fine. I'll check it later. Jerk. We do have some more metal in here which I want to dig out, but for right now I want to prioritize grabbing that geothermal generator. We are also going to get a production stonecutter table. We'll just put it right outside for now. We're going to start making some bricks. Because we're going to want to wall this area off pretty much immediately to protect our power situation. And we'll queue up some bricks too while we're at it. Let's try and keep a stockpile of bricks. Let's see what we actually have around here first. As far as stone goes. Slate? Marble. Marble might be nice. Marble's pretty, right? Well, the stones aren't, but the bricks might be. Steel wall. Wow, a steel wall? I like free steel. Can we get the floors too? Are they steel? Metal tiles. Yeah. Can we deconstruct those? Doesn't look like it. Ah. Well, free metal. Not gonna complain. So we have slate, we have granite. Granite might be nice for the outside. This granite is kind of strong, right? What are we even digging out of here? Slate. I think maybe we'll do slate, because we have a lot of it. Let's do that. So let's use slate. Get 100. I don't know if that'll give us 100 bricks or one stone chunk. But I don't know how many that gives us. I guess we'll find out. I don't know who's set up to do that. It'll probably be a pretty low priority anyway. Can we please clear out this stone? We don't need it in there. And continue with our little colony. I'm pretty happy with how things are going.